Okay, what's up, fam? Today, we're going to be reviewing the AMVR gun controller cases for the Quest 2. Now, these are basically just gun stocks. And first off, what we're going to do is we're just going to give our entire review and show you some of the footage of us playing different games. Now, are these worth it? Honestly, heck yeah, these are so great. I absolutely love these in VR. Now, just quickly, what I wanted to say about these is this. I feel like for $28, these are indeed worth it. The main reasons why they're worth it. If you have medium to larger size hands, they fit really well. They have a good construction. They're priced very reasonably at $28. Plus, when you're in VR, obviously, you can't see yourself holding these guns, but if you close your eyes, it feels like you're holding a gun. It has that front weight like a handgun would that gives that stability so that when you're trying to take a shot, it has that stability of holding real tight and nice. And that's really what you're looking for in gun stocks. So if you're just looking for a quick review, yeah, these are worth it. The downsides that I could possibly see with these are if your hands are a little bit smaller, your hands are probably not going to fit really well with you. Also, over time, because there's no wrist strap, you do have to kind of, for the most part, hold your controllers the whole time. The few upsides are they do have a slot at the bottom for a wrist strap. So, yeah, if you're in the market for gun stocks for your Quest 2, these are absolutely great. Now for the breakdown and greater detail of what we love about these and what we don't like about these. Let's start out with all the positive. Now, first off, for installation, they're incredibly simple to put together or take apart. In just a few seconds, you literally have your Quest 2 controller apart, and you can put this away for storage. So if you wanted to have controller grips for most of your time, and you want to just put on a gun stock once in a while, you literally just put the controller in there, and as the thing snaps together, it gives it that stability of not being, let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't feel rickety. Everything snaps into place and it's nice and snug. So in that case, the installation is incredibly simple and super easy, and it's basically easy to store. The quality and construction build I really like, and it feels like you're holding a gun. So I've held a handgun before, and handguns have that heft at the front of it, and that's to help, basically the longer the barrel, the more accurate it's going to be, but it also gives it that stability that you're feeling like you're holding something that you can aim with, and that's what these feel like, and that's another thing that I really like about them. When you're in VR, obviously you can't see the controllers, but it has that heft up front that gives it that stability. And that's the difference that I can see between these and a controller grip. With controller grips, there's no real stability besides you have that strap around your hand. There's no front weight to it. Now, some games are going to require you to use like a shotgun, and that you generally hold the gun in your back hand or your right hand, and the front one is more for stability. And for that, this does actually feel like you're holding a shotgun for the most part. But it's important to remember that you're going to want to keep a good amount of space between the front one and the back one so that when you have to move your pump action on your shotgun, it's not going to hit your gun on the back one. Now, we did play a couple games where you had to use the grip button a lot. Games like Blaston, games like Super Hot. Now, honestly, I felt like this was going to break the immersion. However, it didn't, because the grip button is very convenient when you're holding these gun stocks. And if you're throwing things in VR, it actually keeps that immersion because they're going to have more weight to what you're picking up, and it won't break that immersion, which is really nice. It actually feels like you're throwing a plate or a bottle or a gun in Super Hot, which is nice. Now, honestly, the major downside of these is they don't have grips on them. So you actually have to hold the weapons the entire time. Kelly has smaller hands, so the guns weren't the most comfortable in her hands. So if you do have smaller hands, it's something to take note of. Also, her hands got tired after about 45 minutes. Now that your mileage will vary based on how much stamina you have with playing VR games and holding guns or weapons or controllers. And so basically it's just gonna vary. Honestly, if you find that you can hold controllers for several hours without any problem, then you're probably not gonna have any problem holding them. Overall, we played a bunch of different games, and these gun stock controllers just work so well with all of them that I'm really impressed. When I was approached by AMVR, I love all their products, but I wasn't sure about gun controller stocks. However, somebody did mention on our channel that they wanted to see us review a pair. So I took a gamble, and honestly, these paid off. A massive thank you to AMVR for supplying us with 2 pairs of gun stocks for free for this review. Honestly, I felt like they were worth the $28, and if I had to, I'd still buy them now. So if you guys enjoyed this video, consider hitting that like button so that it can help share our video. Also, if you have any comments below, whether you want us to review more products or there's something you want us to look into, please put that in the comments below. Or if you have any questions about these, I'll answer any questions that you have. If you enjoyed this content, please consider hitting the subscribe button so you can get all of our content delivered directly to you in the future. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and we will see you in the next game.